The last thing that I want to show you guys is how to put in this little breakfast bar. So essentially what you're seeing in the CAD drawing is the countertop. And we're not necessarily seeing that there's a wall right here that is being retrofitted in to hold the countertop up. We do need a little space for knees and toes and feet and all that kind of stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and group these cabinets together. So I'm going to triple click on this cabinet, and you should see that the doors and drawers also go. Right click, group, triple click, right click, make a group. Same thing here, triple click, right click, make group. Now I could have taken this countertop and I could make it flush with the doors. That happens a lot, so that in case you spill something, that you have the top of the drawers covered and the stuff that spills doesn't get into the drawers. So since I just made a group, remember that you can right click, edit group, and then you can use the push-pull tool to bring this cabinet out. And if you even want to go over, maybe I'll go over an inch. That way you can see that my drawers are well protected. I don't need to worry about the side. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the black arrow to click out of the group, so I'm back in here, and I'm going to triple click on the walls, right click, and make a group. Again, this is just to protect it so that in case I put accessories or something on it, the cabinets don't stick to the accessories. Alright, so I'm going to make this little area right here. I'm going to use the arc command, and I'm going to draw in this very far corner, start the arc, end the arc, and then finish the arc. So I got to zoom in a little bit so I get it to the right line. That's perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and offset that line. I'm going to bring it out 5 inches. I also need to draw a line at both ends so that I can create a closed shape. So there was one end and here's the other. So this one sticks out just a little bit, and that's okay. I'm going to do something like this, and there you can see that it created a face. I'm going to use the eraser to get rid of that little extra line. Breakfast bars are usually anywhere from 30 inches to 42 inches. So I am going to make a 42-inch high breakfast bar. That means that I need to leave a little space for the countertop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push-pull this up 41.5 inches. And then this countertop can fit right on top of it here. Alright, so here's the tricky part. I want to get this CAD drawing up on top of this breakfast bar wall. I can't grab it for whatever reason. SketchUp is only letting me grab the wall system. So I'm going to do this little trick, right click, hide, temporarily. Then I can grab the CAD work. I can right click to unlock it and turn it blue. I can use the move command, and I'm going to go right here at this wall. I'm going to click at the base of this corner and move it all the way up. Then I can see the line work on top. I'm going to right click to lock it back in place so I don't accidentally move it. I am going to use the arc command, and we're going to redraw right here. Start it, end it, finish it, and again go to the correct line if you can, right there. I'm going to offset that line again, and I'm going to move it to the line work here. I'm going to take my pencil tool, I'm going to finish the ends, and it looks like we have a little line extra on that side. That's okay. And we have a little line extra here. There's a little curve right here, so we call that a fillet in CAD terms. So I am just going to make sure that I draw a little mini arc. Start it, end it, finish it. There we go. And you should see that you get a face. I'm going to push-pull tool, move it up 1.5 inches. Same thing here, 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to take the eraser and I'm going to erase that line and I'm going to erase this line. Now I can't erase these two lines because they help form the curve, but I can erase this guy. And I can come over here and erase this guy. And this is straight because it's up against the wall. So that is how you can get your little breakfast nook in, and see how nice that looks on this side. Amazing. Now these are definitely custom cabinets. They are not normally built this way, but that's okay. We can have some custom in our lives, right? All right, so let's bring back that wall system. I'm going to go to View. I'm going to check Hidden Objects. I'm going to use my arrow to click on the wall, right click, unhide. Click off, and then I'm going to go back to View and uncheck Hidden Objects. And actually, you know what I did? I forgot to put this stuff back on the floor. So we need to fix that real quick. So here we go again, you guys. You can't, oh, you can grab it. Oh, that's nice. So I wonder why you can't grab it on the floor. Must have something to do with the fact that there's a face there. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to unlock, I'm going to use the move command, and I'm going to grab it from right here and move it all the way down onto the floor again. The only thing left that I need to do is cut a hole for the sink to go into. So that's going to be semi-easy. So remember that this is a group now. So I'm going to right click, edit group. I need to re-find where this cabinet is. So I'm going to use the measuring tape tool, and this time on top of the countertop. I'm going to find the center, because remember the sink is centered. I'm going to come over here 18 inches, and then I'm going to come over this way 18 inches, and then I know exactly where the cabinet sits. So I need to cut a hole in this countertop so that there's still a little bit of counter that the sink can rest on. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this in. I'm going to do 2 inches. Same thing on this side. Same thing going this direction, 2 inches, and from the back, 2 inches. I'm going to draw my rectangle so that I can score, and then I'm going to push in 1.5 inches there. So I've cut a hole in the countertop, and now all I need to do is just drag this down, because this is inside the cabinet, as far as I need to in order to install a sink into this hole. So you can go to 3D Warehouse, find a sink, and fit it in the hole. And if you need to, like if the sink is smaller or a different size or a different shape, you can always push-pull these sides to custom fit your sink. Just make sure your sink is centered on this line. Once you've completed that, just use the black arrow to click out, edit, delete guides, and there you guys have completed the kitchen.